At that time, one of the scribes came up and heard them disputing with one another. And seeing that he answered them well, asked him, "Which commandment is the most important of all?" Jesus answered, "The most important is, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind, and with all your strength. The second is this: you shall love your neighbor as yourself. There is no other commandment greater than this." And the scribe said to him, "You are right, teacher. You have truly said that he is one, and there is no other besides him. And to love him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the strength, and to love one's neighbor as oneself, is much more than all whole burnt offerings and sacrifices." And when Jesus saw that he answered wisely, he said to him, "You are not far from the kingdom of God." And after that, no one dared to ask him any more questions. The Gospel of the Lord. Please be seated. My dear friends in Jesus Christ, today, as we reflect on the liturgy of the Word, it is very clear the Gospel passage is bringing out the very summary or the very crux of the biblical teaching that is foundational for all of us who believe in Judeo-Christian God. Now, when you talk about the foundations of a religion or a faith, we do know that there are so many religions in the world, and of course, for that matter, there are main religions, mostly Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, and Buddhism. Those are the four main religions. And there is a study which is now emerging. It's called comparative religions. In fact, there are universities with different faculties that call themselves the comparative religion faculty. Now, in those research programs, you see that when you take many religions in the world, especially main religions, there are certain traditions which you cannot even call themselves a religion, but they have survived the test of time. Why and how? It is because they are so simple and so pure in their presentations. So they say, more a religion is complex and heavy and cerebral, and sometimes they are so heavy with all kinds of dogmatic teachings, people tend to draw away from them. So they say, make it simple, and live it simple. That's the most attractive, most effective religion that comes to survive the test of time. Now, leaving aside that, my dear friends, today, the first reading as well as the Gospel tells us as to how Christianity had its own foundation. The first reading, taken from the book of Deuteronomy, which is one of the first 5 books in the Old Testament, has it that Moses, having brought the people